Alrighty, so he already poured the next wine, which is great. We actually gonna be close to where Duckhorn is and Calistoga is, but we're moving on to this area very soon. So the vineyard that this Merlot is from is called the Three Palms. It's gonna be on the valley floor, and it's part of the Calistoga appellation. So you can expect, of course, much more warmth from here, and the wine will display some very classic Merlot notes. We only have, of course, 92% Merlot, but we can certainly call it Merlot. But as you can see, they blend in some Cab and Malbec and even Cab Franc. And you know, people sometimes ask me the question, why do they even put in that 1% Cab Franc or Malbec? What difference does it make? Quite a bit as it comes. If I wouldn't know over many years, 1% can make a big difference if it's the right 1%, of course. So what are we getting out of this glass? Again, be a pretty high new French oak, 75%, 18 months. So we're getting quite a bit of that, right? Yeah. I'm certainly getting a little kind of sandalwood, brown spice. Cacao powder, very good. Dark chocolate. The alcohol in this, can you take a look? Oh, you already have it there. It's not wimpy, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, 14.5. It's not too bad. 19 wasn't particularly hot. I mean, it wasn't a cool vintage, but it wasn't extremely hot. This vineyard, of course, is named after Three Palms, and there used to be other people that draw fruit from it, but Duckhorn basically purchased it and kind of cut off that source. And actually, I believe it's their 14 that was Wine of the Year in Wine Spectator. Yeah, and when you put it on your palate, certainly the texture comes about, right? The plushness of the Merlot with a very strong open structure of oak framing it, right? It certainly is giving your mouth a lot to think about, right? It's like, what am I tasting? There's so many things. You certainly get that plum and black cherry that is classic for Merlot, right? And it's very different from the plum that we get in the Pinot Noir, right? It's definitely more riper, more concentrated, okay? And then that spice stack is definitely coming strong, right? It certainly brings in that toast, maybe a little bit of kind of campfire, almost like a little bacony note in the back, a little savory character, like maybe like a beef stew even. It certainly keeps developing on your palate very, very nicely. And you know, you try to tell a Frenchman that this is Merlot, they're gonna like, it's gotta be Cabernet, like 100% Cabernet. And there's certainly a number of Napa Valley Merlots that drink like a Cabernet in any other region, and that's due to the fact that the concentration is very important. The climate is warmer than most of the classic Merlot areas. And also in some other parts of the world, the Merlot is planted wherever Cabernet cannot make it, right? And then here in Napa, Merlot in some parts and some wineries is certainly very much enjoying a prime position.